Hello, today I'd like to talk to you about homelessness in America. According to the Times-Picayune newspaper of New Orleans, chronic homeless people incur up to $150,000 in expenses by staying in jails, shelters, and hospitals. Homelessness in the U.S. is a growing problem that can be fixed by individuals and government working together to meet the needs of the homeless. I have family members that have been homeless, and I've also case managed a man who was living out of his car. So I have both personal and professional experience working with the homeless. If you lost your home or job, what would you do? Recently, a family of 4 lost their home and everything in it because of a fire. This could happen to any one of us. So let's talk about the needs to support the homeless through job needs and housing needs. First, job needs include giving the homeless job training so they can acquire the skills needed to get a job. The Workforce Investment Act has a program that has a 74% rate of helping people get employed through their program. The homeless also need counseling and help with personal issues and finances. The homeless assistance team will help the homeless sign up for IDs or birth certificates if they need one. So job training and counseling needs helps the homeless to get going in the right direction. Next, the homeless need affordable housing to live in. We need to help them find affordable housing, and we need to enroll the homeless in Section 8 housing, especially families with children. We also need to get the homeless on the Housing First program, which helps the homeless with financial assistance and services, and their aim is to quickly rehouse and stabilize the homeless. We understand that the housing needs of the homeless are very important to them. Now let's talk about ways to support the homeless through government action and citizen action. We need to have better programs to meet the needs of the homeless. We should make affordable housing available to them by getting them into the Housing First program. So the state of Utah used the Housing First program to reduce homelessness by 78%. They found that it was cheaper to give the homeless apartments than to house them in jails, hospitals, or shelters. Laws should be passed so that organizations can give out food to the homeless without limitations. Some states forbid you to serve more than 25 people at one time, and they don't want you to do that in a public area. Government action should be taken to ensure that the right laws are passed to help to protect the homeless. Lastly, citizen action is something that we can do to support the needs of the homeless. We can support the homeless by volunteering to help out at the rescue mission or the Rams House, just to name a few. We can serve meals or donate supplies or do odd jobs for them. How would you describe homelessness? If you did not have a home to go to, what would you do? If you go to the shelter and the shelter is full, where would you stay? Would you go to sleep on the street, under a bridge, in a car if you have one? Or maybe you think, I'll go to stay with my family or friends. But a lot of times that means it's only temporary and it's crowded conditions, and you can't stay there for long. So these are just a few situations that the homeless face. So today I talked about the need to support the homeless due to job and housing needs, and how there are ways to support them through government and citizen action. As I stated before, homelessness is a growing problem that can be fixed through government and citizen action. It's much less expensive to put the homeless in apartments than to house them in jails, shelters, or hospitals. Support the homeless by helping out at the Rescue Mission or the Rand's House, by serving food or other jobs that they want you to do. Don't give them a handout, give them a hand up. The ultimate goal is to end homelessness in America. Thank you. And
Yay!